Hey, Brabs, what's up? I'm gonna wait a few minutes before I start. We're gonna start a new world. Hey, are you guys getting the music in the background? Hey, Ronald. Hey, Raphael. Bryson. We're gonna start a new one here pretty soon. Great, thanks, Ronald. So I've only played this game for about, like, I don't know, 7 or 8 hours. Just trying to get a feel of it before I streamed it. Hey, Ren. How are the kitties? What about the barking cat? How's that one doing? Hey, so this is Tauruntino. I'm just on Mix's broadcasting on Mix's channel. Hey, Nico. Wear the pants today? Hey, get me a pair of those. Yeah, Mix is here. He's just adjusting some settings on my OBS. Let me get into Discord so he can join us. Hey, Mix.
Yo.
Okay. Why don't you double check on the stream to make sure you're coming?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn up the audio a little bit more.
One sec, guys. We'll get this technical stuff taken care of. Last time we have to deal with it. Let me know if I need to turn down any of the in-game stuff.
Nah, this is one game you can.
Mic seems quiet. Yeah, I'm using this snowball, and it does come across a little bit lower. I think the position's fine though. I've got it right in front of my face. The others chatting at the birds. Well, what is it saying to the birds? Kind of like the Tweety Bird, Tom and Jerry thing. Nice, Nico. Cool. I'll try to keep my face forward. I'm gonna wait just a couple more minutes and then I'll start. Maybe you guys can help keep me going down the right path. I noticed when I was playing it earlier that occasionally I had trouble maybe keeping the flow going, so maybe I just was doing the wrong thing at that time, but we'll run with it. Hey Blixie, how's that new game working out for you?
Yeah, I think all is good. I think we're ready to go.
Okay. I haven't played a dungeon crawl in a long time, that's why I'm asking Blixie. Like that might be fun. Okay, here we go. Play. Starting a game. Yeah, okay, that may have said 14 hours. Let's see. Play survival. Crash land on a dangerous alien planet. Scavenge resources and manage hunger, thirst to survive. Here we go. Yeah, Castle Crashers. I saw you were playing it. Nice. I think that's on Steam. Pretty cheap.
Hey, Dad. Off topic. They're talking about the Division.
Oh, not messing with your cash?
Oh no, but they just put out a tweet. The new raid comes out very soon after tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah,
Poggers.
so like very, very, very soon.
Hey, why don't you talk about the what Sarah was telling us about the cache?
Oh yeah, if you're playing Division, do not open your cache because apparently, if we wait till Friday to open it, it should scale. So I think you can
not
go
only waiting until Friday. I think don't you have to earn tier 5 also first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to get to World Tier 5, then it should apparently be granted at 575.
You know, me and Mix keep looking at Switches, probably more than anything lately, when we go up to Walmart. It's just, you know, what games are you going to play on it? Would it just be Pokemon, or... Alright, here we go.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Zelda, right? I've never played Zelda, Ren. I feel like we've missed on a huge number of games. I stopped really playing Nintendo type stuff at probably Classic, and played a little bit of Super, and then never really played Nintendo console again. Oh shit, it's on fire. Might need to adjust the mouse. Shit, on fire. Over my face.
Hey, pause the game real quick.
I don't think I can. Can I pause it right now? Yeah, I can. Okay.
Yeah, you can.
What's up?
Just gotta adjust audio again.
Is it my mic or the game audio? Test, test, test.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the low yellow.
What do you usually shoot for?
Should be fine. No.
Alright. We'll mess with voice meter later on. Next stream it'll be better.
You have suffered minor head trauma.
Yeah, I don't know why it
This
isn't
is
working.
considered an optimal outcome. This PD has now rebooted in emergency mode.
Hey, Chester.
One directive to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Probably need to update some of those Nightbot commands. Let me pull down that Anthem link. Okay. So there we go. Okay, so all we have is the fire extinguisher. The blueprints we know by default, I guess. How's the game sound, guys? Is it loud enough for you? We have just the one beacon, which would be the ship we're in. No screenshots yet. But maybe we'll go ahead and take screenshots as we play too, just to help document. Okay, start here. If you're reading this, then you have survived an emergency evacuation of a capital class ship equipped with Altera technology. Congratulations. The hard part is over. I don't know if I'm going to read this all out loud. Your PDA has automatically rebooted in emergency mode. This operating system has one directive: to keep you alive on a hostile alien world. If that is not possible, it will alert salvage teams to the location of your remains. Features: full monitoring of vital signs for timely survival advice, blueprints for fabricating a range of essential survival equipment tailored to your environment, onboard camera, microphone, and OCR technology for short-range situational analysis, cross-compatibility with all Altera compliant products. And B, your personal and work files have been encrypted and may be retrieved at a later date by... Okay, I guess it's just to get you going. Alright. Probably gonna keep hitting escape a lot from playing Minecraft. Have here water, food. Fabricator. We have things we can make. habitat builder, flare, survival knife, flashlight, repair tool. This is going to be important so we can get stuff fixed up. Or are you changing stuff in Nightbot right now?
Yeah.
Oh, still need a repair tool on that as well. Let's head out for a second and see what we can find. Take that off our bar for now. Gather a few things.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure.
Looks like I'm missing a step.
Zero human life signs detected.
Yeah, I'm streaming right now, Willow. Mix is in here with us, though. We keep our computers in the same room. Okay, we have some metal salvage here. Go ahead and go up to the top.
Oxygen.
Okay, that's the ship we were in that crashed. And that is our pod. Mix is the backseat gamer. Yeah, I should probably grab some food real quick too. So we're gonna grab a couple of these fish to eat. Save those bricks for later. Just gonna grab 2 of these.
New creature discovered.
Let's see what we can find down here. I remember right, I think we can pick up ores without any type of tool. Oh, that sounds like fun, Dan. Oh, you know, I didn't see this call out the first time I played this. Okay, that gave us 1 titanium. Okay, another one. That gave us copper. You need to be careful going into these caves. There is a fish that will pop out of a flower and attack you. Grab some quartz.
Oxygen.
The more we progress, the longer we can stay underwater. As of right now, though, it's just free diving. Yeah. I mean, it's not just the adulting, it's the tax system is just too complicated. I'll grab one more. Head back to it. Hey Bryson, what's going on? Exploding fish, yeah.
Oxygen.
I'll see if I can find one for you. Only problem is at this point I can't swim away from it fast enough that I'll take a little bit of damage. But we do have first aid kits, so not too bad. They're like the equivalent of creepers in Minecraft. Yeah, there's probably one down here. It's where you get sulfur from. I haven't messed around with these eggs much yet. I don't have anything to analyze them. Better go up.
Oxygen.
I'm just gonna go in and see what we can craft right now. Oh, is this your first year since retirement, Dan? Hey Chaz, what's going on? Alright, let's... Our food is looking a little low, so we'll go ahead and take care of this.
Small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids,
Nice, man.
and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
At some point we need to grab salt so that we can make bleach. And once we have bleach, we can make disinfected water. But we're looking okay for now. Or at least a day game time, or in game time. Oh, we can make the O2 tank. Let's go for that. That'll increase, yeah, see our time increased to 75 seconds.
New blueprint acquired.
Let's take a look at that. So these fish were added to our blueprints. Scroll down. High capacity was added. Okay, the fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structures, bodily fluids, and internal organs, but thus rendering them safe for human consumption. Copper is essential. Components for all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely but plausible. Let's eat that fish. Go ahead and drink that water as well. Go ahead and dump some of this stuff out. I don't think we need to carry it around just yet. Oh, it's ghosts. Okay, the repair tool. We need silicon rubber. And to make silicon rubber, we need creep vine seed clusters. We need sulfur and titanium. Okay, so we can do that. I'll make things better. Hey, what's up, G-Man? So I think the clusters are over here. You can see the tops of the vines. There's some predators down there, so we'll have to watch out for that. Hey, does anybody know when in-game is coming out? And has anybody bought their tickets yet?
New blueprint acquired.
Take 3 of these. Get out of here. Okay, so we still need the sulfur. April 25th? Figures. That's actually fine. We'll see it maybe a week after it comes out.
Radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
It's kind of dark right now. I'll have a light source soon. So just hang in there. And it'll be daytime, probably in like 5 minutes. Yeah, it is really dark if you don't have light source. Look at that moon. Has anybody in chat played this game yet? I don't want to go down into too many of these caves because it's so damn dark.
Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules. Seconds.
Did you finish it, G-Man? You gotta be just all kinds of stupid to pay $500 for a damn movie ticket. Just wait a couple days and see it for regular price. Alright, let's find that sulfur so we can progress. You don't play any of them, Dan? Like, at all?
In the local cave systems, sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
That's a good game. Especially the single players. That's unless it's a theater where there's going to be maybe some of the actors there or something like that. Hey Chris, I think we're still going to play Borderlands on stream at some point, maybe like an afternoon type thing. Maybe you can get an idea for yourself then. We should probably do it pretty soon too while it's on stale. What do you think, Mix? I saw a really good interview with the game lead, No Man's Sky. Like, pretty decent guy. Talks about the struggles of social media with games now and how tough it is to put something out. Feels like they turned that game around quite a bit though. Okay, I think we'll just go back with that and get our repair tool. I think I'm gonna change that real quick. That one to yellow. Yeah, much easier to see. Yeah, I keep hearing a lot of people love that game. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We need silicone rubber, 1 cave sulfur, and titanium. Make the rubber. And make the repair tool. Yeah, Division is really fun. No denying it. It's the best of like FPS and then, you know, some of the RPG stuff and gear collecting and okay, we got a repair tool. Put that there.
Life all secondary systems online.
Nice, there we go.
Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Okay. First aid kit. This thing will produce a first aid kit every, I don't know, like so many hours. Place the radio, because the radio will actually give us, basically give us quests. Help you progress. Nice, Aquarius. We hit that game so hard that we've pretty much done all the stuff in it that it can do. So we probably won't play it until like a bigger content release comes up. Okay, so I'm just going to look at the blueprints. There's some things that we need to really enjoy the game and progress along, and that's the scanner, so we can scan the things that we run into, and the flashlight so you guys can see stuff at nighttime. Looks like we need a battery. Actually, I might just make, I think I'm just going to make the survival knife real quick. Have the materials for it.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime.
Oh yeah, just take your time, Chaz. Enjoy it. I know you're busy with work too. Okay, so let's real quick, let's look at what we need to collect. Make our scanner. Need a battery, which is 2 acid mushroom and copper ore. We actually have that. Let's grab that. Okay. Battery.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, so learning battery opened up power cell. Pass it up. There we go. Power cell. High capacity mobile power source. This is the power source you use for some of the vehicles. When we progress on, that's the power source we'll be using. Okay, so we need 1 titanium. We need 2 quartz for glass. We may have enough to make. I'm down here real quick. A couple more mushrooms. I don't know, do you feel like Div2 is going to be game of the year? I guess there's a lot of time left in the year. Stuff can come out. Another battery. Yeah, I hear you, Aquarius. You know, you gotta be so careful with your money these days, because how many of us have just thrown away money on crap games at this point? Okay, so there's our scanner.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage
make
technology and to record alien biological
2 quartz.
data.
I'm not a huge fan of this light because it uses a lot of battery power. I can't remember how long it takes to get the battery charger. Change this around. Let's put the scanner here, light here. We won't be using the repair tool a whole lot. Should probably go and find some salt so that we can make water. Focus on that early game stuff first. Take one of these flares with us. Yeah. Have they set dates on any of the ones that are really important, though? Like Death Stranding. I hope it's good. And I think it's really is going to be good, but who knows at this point. Alright, we're going to scan these so we can find out some information about him. Giant coral tubes. The variety of coral formations on 454-6b appear to be a different solution to the same problem of maximizing water and nutrient flow throughout the colony. These particular variants funnel water down a tube, filtering nutrients as they pass. Size suggests that they have been highly successful. Assessment coral tube samples are rich in calcium, exploitable in bleach fabrication. So, what you use is one coral and one salt to clean your water. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I didn't get to that point in the game when I played earlier where I could like automate the water production, but I'm hoping that there is a point where you can. Limestone chunk. These unusual geological structures often form around titanium and copper deposits that are distinct to the planet. Damn, I need to map my mute button. Closer analysis reveals the stone around the metal has been hardened against erosion, but the mechanism remains unknown. Okay. So basically that's just how we get our metals.
Oxygen.
Gonna make it out. Lidocrace. I think by default the salt doesn't form at the the top layer. You know, like the first maybe 30 or so feet. Let's see if we can find some down here. This variant of coral has adapted to survive in close proximity to other corals, filtering nutrients and water and sharing them via spore-like substance that grows around the base. No practical applications discovered. We scan these mushrooms yet? I won't read that one. That's just basically one of the ingredients to make batteries. Nice willows. What did I have today? I think I just had a fried egg sandwich and strawberry jelly on a piece of toast. Big glass of water. And my vitamins. You can't get too close to these because they poop out poison on you. I don't see any salt yet. Nice run. Feel like you get enough out of a granola bar for breakfast though? What do you think? I'm gonna do though, eat more protein for breakfast. This gives you good brain power. Helps you make it through the morning. Okay, like so in this game you'll find a bunch of the cargo that's been ejected from the ship that crashed. And here we've got a sea glide fragment. We'll look at that when I get back up to the surface. I don't want to drown down here. Yeah, it's so hard to go sugar-free too, Dan. Yeah, I got up early too, Willows. My dogs woke up at about 4:30, acting like they heard something downstairs. It turned out it was just one of our smoke detectors chirping. And our dachshund does not like smoke detectors, so he was flipping out. And I couldn't fall back asleep until about 5:30. Back to sleep for another couple hours. Yeah, but it'll make a good difference in you. I think it'll make a huge difference, Dan. After you get used to it. It's hard to get off it though. It's like quitting Coke. People don't realize how addicted they are to it. Like I know people have done the keto diet, and I don't think I'd ever do it, but they talk about how once they removed sugar from their diet, how they just never got food cravings anymore like they do when they're eating sugar. There's the salt. That's good. I see a couple more down here, so let's grab them. And watch out for predators. Here we go. What do we get?
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct.
We've got 3. Let's get a few more.
Ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Hey Dan, good luck with that.
30 seconds.
Yeah, my sister did keto. She lost a lot of weight doing it. I'm just not sure about, like, I don't know, you know, eating all that fat. I'm just gonna, like, clog up your arteries. Okay, there's one of the predators right there. These guys will chase after if you get too close. Cut creep fine with knife.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay. Let's go ahead and head back to base. That's badass, perhaps. That is really good. Did you find it exhausting, like changing your, just trying to find things to eat and setting up your diet? To me, that seems like that's the hardest part. Not necessarily eating the foods, just knowing what to eat.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, damn, Nico. Thanks, dude. Awesome, dude. Okay, so let's see. With all the materials we gathered, what we can make. We gathered the creep vine sample so we can make fiber mesh. Yeah, GG. Can't remember exactly what we're gonna make with that. Probably something like a suit or something like that. Okay, let's bring up the PDA. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. When are we going to see you streaming? I'd love to see you do some tech stuff with what what you've told us what you do. Or when you can, or if you decide to do it, it'd be really awesome to see you do some of that stuff. Which sounds really vague, but I don't know what I can say. But you do some pretty cool stuff in your real life. When I played earlier, when I played those, I guess turned out it was 14 hours. I never once used this tool, and I didn't do too much spelunking down in the caves, but I guess we'll probably do that quite a bit this round. This looks like a pretty cool tool. The Pathfinder tool deploys a holographic Pathfinder discs used to map a way back out of the caves or hard to navigate spaces. Max 20 discs per path. Oh, dude, are you kidding me, Nico? I've seen people leave their streams up where they're 3D printing for like 20 hours, and the dude will go to sleep, and people will be chatting the whole damn time. Especially if you got some kind of custom rig that you've put together. People love it. The thing I love about YouTube, there's an audience for everything. You could sit there and paint your toenails, and people would watch. And probably commented on it the whole time too, but yeah. Seriously, yeah, people watch 3D printing. It is actually a thing. Or another thing I like to watch is like CNC machines. Or, metal or wood routers. Really, really cool stuff. In regards to like the 3D printing, is it at the point where people can use it for manufacturing and still profit? Or is it still cheaper just to send stuff off to China and just have it done there? Yeah, me too, Ren. I have some really good channels if you're ever interested. I started collecting tools over the last year. I love my Dremel tool. And I've got a... What is that saw called? Anyways, it's for just doing small detail stuff. So I just tried to do a lot of Christmas ornaments this last Christmas. Really love it. But I think like once we get moved, I think the first thing I'm gonna build is a really simple, low platform bed. I can't stand big, puffy beds, tall beds, like something really ground. Just maybe off the ground enough to put some storage bins in them. Maybe not even 12 inches off the ground, maybe like 8, 10. And so my dachshund can jump on the bed too. I don't know if it is on full release. Let's Mix, do you want to check that out for me? Give Subnautica's full release for consoles. Yeah, and everybody has ideas of things they would like to do as a business, and one of the things I was thinking about was using 3D printing. I just didn't know about like there's so much upkeep on machines, and I don't know about 3D printing, but I'm sure there is. There's the materials, but then there's just the regular maintenance to keep them aligned properly and all that. So,
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Okay, so I better get back to the game. Let's make some water. Keep hitting escape like I'm playing Minecraft. Oh, I did grab the coral tube samples. Let's run out and grab those real quick.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
I have some food on me. Here we go.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Scan these? Yeah, I did. Grab 4 of those. Good for now. Nice, Ren. I think those are the best gifts too. Stuff that you've made. Put some time into it. A little bit of yourself into it. Let's make our bleach. 1 salt deposit, 1 coral tube sample. I think we have enough for 4.
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water. Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against
Yeah, dude.
dehydration
Willow's just,
and
I
actual
don't know if you're interested in it, but man, just go to like a community tech school and just start taking classes. I think welding would be pretty neat to learn. Alright, so that made us a ton of water.
vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, let's leave a couple back in the pod. We'll take 3 with us. Let's see what we can make with that fiber mesh. Maybe we need another, what do you call it? Another Discord channel. Share some of that stuff. Okay, let's see. What's our next goal going to be? Fins. Let's do fins. Okay, so we need 2 silicon. You know, is 1 crew fine seed cluster. We still have 3 of them in here. Take those. Nice, Willow. Hey, Braps, when you're looking for wood for those types of projects, where do you go to get the wood? Because obviously you're not going to go to Lowe's, because God knows they just charge an arm and a leg for everything. We don't have a Home Depot around here, but I'm sure it's the same thing. You don't really go there for hardwoods. And then what do you pay for the wood for projects like that? Is it really expensive? Or do you just chop a tree down in the backyard? Yeah, that's crazy. I think Lowe's bought out some of the brands from Sears. Pushing craftsmen like crazy now. Okay, let's where were the fins? There we go.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Okay, so we have fins. Translate vertical limb movement underwater into forward thrust. Enhance swim speed by approximately 15%. Okay. Like, we haven't discovered what we need to make here yet. Let's see what's new on here. Got our fiber mesh. I think what we need to do now is just exploration. What we need to do is figure out some of these other these pieces down here. We need another sea glide so we can make the sea glide. Mobile bay. We don't need lockers yet, but we will eventually. Hey Ava, how's it going? Day's good. Really nice weather today too. Although I don't know what the pollen count is right now, but I'm sure it's ridiculously high. Is it everywhere else too that like your car is just yellow basically now? Because of all the pollen? Okay, I don't think we need to build any of this yet. We won't build any of these interior modules until we start our base. You don't put any of this stuff into the pod. So for the foreseeable future, we'll probably collect mats to start building some foundations. So we're going to need to stockpile some lead and some titanium. And our immediate goal will be to do some more exploration and get the to learn these plans, the Sea Glide. I think that's probably the most important for now. I don't think I'll go down into the caves yet. Not until we have a Sea Glide or a Seamoth. I'm not too sure of the importance of the thermometer yet either. Okay, so let's go and figure that out, and then we'll start hitting the radio up for other things to do. Southern Cal. What do you think of living in California? I've only ever like flown through it. Hey, what's up, George? How's Houston? Is it hot and sticky yet? Okay, so yeah, let's figure out where we're at here. That way we can kind of be organized about our exploration. And we'll just use that as our point of reference. We'll use the ship. Okay, so I'm going to start out with going right of the ship. I don't think we can use any of this as a compass because we don't know necessarily where the sun comes up or sets, at least not until we get a compass. We'll just use the ship. I'm going to start off going, whoa, is that land right there? Yeah, it probably is. It mixed that graphics change I did definitely stops the huge lag spike you get when you surface. Okay, let's go looking. Let's see what we can find. Get a couple of these. I don't think we need a lot right now. We're kind of limited in storage. You know, it's tough to really find a place that you really like to live anymore. All the cool places are being overrun by people, like us living in Austin. We moved there in 2000, and it was already, you know, at that point, but by the time we left, it was just out of control.
30 seconds.
I think at this point, you just need to move to smaller towns, as long as they have good internet speed, and access to a big city within like 100 miles. I think you're good. Looks like Mix is over there playing some Division. Okay, so right now we're just looking for wreckage. Then we'll also probably grab some fish on the way in. Yeah, that sounds awesome, Willows. That sounds really nice. We had thought about moving to Oregon for a while there. I'm just afraid of living somewhere that's wet so much of the year. And then living in Central and South Texas is really, it gets pretty hot. I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago we had something like 90 or 100 days over 100. It's a little exhausting after a while. Pretty rough on the electric bill too. Can't believe I'm not finding any wreckage. So we're not looking for this stuff, we're actually looking for pieces. We can scan them and learn different things. So this must be procedurally generated, because it's definitely not the same layout that I had when I played earlier. Oh, there we go. There's some wreckage. Alright, let's scan, see what we got here. Grav Trap Fragment. We'll read about that once we surface or go back to base. And then that one. Nothing in that one. Can we scan this? Yeah, it's a counter.
New blueprint acquired.
That looks like it's just wreckage, yeah, salvage. Nothing good so far.
Oxygen.
Oh, that might be something down there. Does that get to you after a while, Ren? Like constant rain and dreary overcast? Hey Zevin, what's going on? Alright, what do we got here? Beacon fragment. Beacons are cool. You can set up your own beacons. Go back and explore different things that you find.
New blueprint acquired.
What do we got here? Another beacon.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure
What we
to
really
follow
want is the
your
sea glide.
for uniform muscle
We're just going to keep looking for that.
New blueprint acquired.
Well, let's scan this fish too. You take off when they know you're after them. There we go. That one. Pretty sure that fish has the highest nutrient value.
Oxygen.
We're just going to keep doing this search, kind of just a circle around the pod there. Yeah, we had a lot of that in Austin as well. No, we're not playing multiplayer.
Warning.
Is that even an option?
Readings suggest the
Bravella?
Aurora's drive core has
Or
reached
Bravala?
critical
Bravaya?
state.
Not hers. Sure how to say it.
Detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Are those Spanish shells? It's so lonely. At some point, I'm hoping that Black Ren will play some video games with us, but I think she only watches games. She doesn't really play. Nope, still just salvage. Oh, there's a mod. Really? Spanish shells?
Oxygen.
This bugs me right here. So I try to come up to the surface slowly. It does this little lag thing. There we go. Back under. Oh. Sure if we did this one already. Your Xbox only? Okay. Oh, Sea Glide. There we go. That's what we needed. Okay. See if there's anything else here.
Acquired.
That looks like a toilet. Mobile vehicle bay. Scan it. Maybe we'll get more cross-play games.
30 seconds.
It'd be nice to see a cross-play game that didn't involve so much PvP. That way there wouldn't be so many butthurt people. Maybe just something more, more exploration or just co-op type thing. Damn, we used a lot of that battery power there. We can end up with a storage tank or a storage bin full of batteries before we make the charger. Okay, so that's what we want to make. Let's start with the copper wire, and I think we're gonna have to go get the materials for the other two pieces. Mushroom. Lubricant. I think it's just one seed pod. Here. Actually, let's make this fish and eat it real quick too. Really? That would be interesting. I don't know why you can't design your games that way. Let's go ahead and take care of that scrap as well. Taking up too many inventory slots. Okay, I think we got enough titanium for a bit. Probably stop picking that up. I'll grab those seed pods real quick. Hey, Zevin. How you doing? There we go. Salt down there too. Oh. Oh, see that? Damn it. Oh, he's after us. Yeah, he didn't follow. This is just like a exploration crafting game. Yeah, survival. Explore, find stuff, build stuff with said stuff, learn how to make things, and then explore a little farther out, learn new things, grab that stuff, make more stuff. Be a lot of fun. At the same time, you also get to do some base building. Just, you know, kind of the creative part of it that's fun. And then there's some islands hidden around. I think we can go in the big spaceship that's crashed at some point. There is bad guys, but I don't think that's really their focus of the game. I'm not positive, but I don't think that's the focus. Focus is more the crafting and base building. And once we start clicking on this box that's right in front of us right now, the radio, it'll start giving us quests, and we'll start getting more of the story about what happened. Yeah, and some of those sea monsters are pretty creepy. And then some of them are just kind of neat. It's a lot like Minecraft in that same, you know, explore, gather resources. Never tried one of these games. Should. Personally, if I wasn't streaming this right now, I'd probably have an audiobook on or something in the background. Yesterday I listened to Stephen King give a talk to a college class, a writing class. It was pretty interesting. Listen about his process for writing. That's usually what I do when I play these kind of games. Yeah, the good looking graphics too. They're not too detailed. Let me pop out of the top of the ship. Too many games push to have like the most cutting edge graphics, and then they can't, like most computers can't support them, so you don't end up with like a good experience. So I like these games where it's not so realistic, but have just a really good style to them. There's the spaceship that we crashed from, and this is the pod we ejected out of that with. And right now we're just trying to survive. Okay, so what were we going to make? We're going to make the Sea Glide. So if you hit tab, it brings up your PDA. The first button shows my personal inventory, the stuff I have on me. The second is the blueprints that we know. As we explore and build different things, we learn other things. This device down here at the bottom, the scanner, when you scan things, it can, it scans it, and then from the scanning, it can figure out how to build it. And up here, the little one shows that we have one blueprint that we haven't looked at, that we've learned. Figure out what it is. Probably gonna be that fish. Nope, it's the counter. I think they could put a little bit more like flavor text here, like describing what you're looking at. Sometimes the fish pop out of the water, so that, yeah, it may have been. There is stingray in the game. I don't know if there's a use for them. A different planet. We are on... Let's see. We are on, right here, 4546b, Category 3 Ocean Planet, oxygen and nitrogen atmosphere, extensive biodiversity, safety warnings, may support Leviathan-class predators, which there is, I've seen them. The water is contaminated with high levels of foreign bacteria. Planet is beyond Federation space, rescue unlikely. It is not recommended to explore this environment without hazardous material suits and extensive support apparatus. The other issue that we have is, let's pop up again. That ship is like a source of radiation. I don't know what their alien technology is for the engines, but there is radiation coming off of it, so we can't at this point get too close. It looks like one of those stingrays. It's right there. Somewhere right around there. So again, that part of this game will be for us to find the materials to make the rad suit so that we can get closer. Okay, so let's go back to our blueprints. Go up to the stingray. We've got the copper wire, we've got the titanium. We need to make the lubricant and the battery. So we'll use the fabricator, like in Star Trek, molecular fabricator. We have the creep vine in our inventory, so we can make one of those.
Lubricant is essential in construction.
What am I missing? Did I not pick up the acid mushrooms? Nope. Go grab those. There's some right below. Yeah, lube. This game's got lube. I don't know about this alien mushroom lube though. I think it's a different kind of lube. May cause chafing and burns. Okay, got the mats for that, so let's go ahead and make the battery. You're talking about my voice, Garcia? This is Tauruntino. Mix's roommate. Yeah, acid mushrooms, dude. Dripping balls over here. Okay. Alright, so we got the mats. We got the Sea Glide. Craft it.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Don't cats always give you weird looks? So, my two dogs, they kind of look at me different. The smaller one, he just always looks at me with curiosity. And then the bigger dog, the shepherd, he has a couple different looks he'll give you. Mostly it's just like, feed me please now. Even if he's just eating. It judges you constantly. Like she doesn't like what you're wearing or what? Like the food you made that for that day?
A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach
the ship.
critical state in T-minus 10.
Oh, look at it. It's blowing up.
8, 7.
Oh, how do I take a screenshot?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Let's snap some screenshots, make it some lag here. Now we're fucked. Oh, we got the blueprint for the radiation suit.
For your convenience, the radiation suit has been added to your blueprint database.
Fiber mesh and lead. Do we just have one lead at this point? We have no lead. Alright, let's go exploring. Find some lead. Put the Sea Glide on our bar. I don't think we need the flare just yet. There we go. Oh, okay, there. Ran those. There's the fish that blow up right there. It's right there. Right there. Watch, I'll go down here to trigger them, then take off. Oh, and go fast. There. That's cool though. Now we got 2 sulfur.
30 seconds.
We need to find lead. Lead kind of occurs like the quartz here. It just sits on the surface. It's not one of the nodes that you break.
Oxygen.
Wow, Ava, 20 years old? That is a really long life. That is awesome. I'm hoping my weenie dog will last quite a while. Pretty attached. I've heard the smaller the dog, usually the longer they live. Okay, this has a built-in light. We'll see that. Okay, so we're looking. Oh shit! Something's about to attack us. It sounds like. Yep. Fucker. Running. It's gonna show you the node that we're looking for. I think we're okay with radiation where the ship is, but I'm gonna get it anyway. Okay, left us alone. Here we go. So there's the lead. What it looks like when it occurs on the ground. So we just need to find a couple nodes of that. I'll go ahead and refresh our O2.
Oxygen.
Wow, that's a really long. That's a long life. That's awesome. That's a long full life. We're gonna go ahead and scan this. I don't think we've scanned it yet. Indigenous lifeform brain coral. You guys want me to go in a little and read some of those? Let me know. Right now I'm just gonna look for that lead. Before we run out of oxygen. That way we'll just have to keep surfacing too much. Yeah, Ram, what kind of dog was it? And what size would you say? Small, medium, large? Horse-like?
30 seconds.
Some more of this salt. Oh, Wassa is like, what would you say, medium? Well, okay. Must not be thinking of the right thing. I wish I could have cats too, but I can't. I am 100% allergic. I wheeze like crazy, face itches, eyes swell up, you name it. Ooh, what is that? I don't think I've ever scanned that before. Oh, not scannable. Oh, suicide fish. Yes, I think it was. Got some more wreckage here. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and get oxygen, then we'll go down and look at it. Okay, nothing in that one.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Wow, yeah, turtles can live a really long life, can't they? What do you think of like the personality of the turtle? I mean, we already have this sea glide fragment, so I'm not going to scan it because all it'll do is give us, I believe it's like 2 titanium, and we're flush on titanium, so I'm not going to mess with that. This, however, I think is
30 seconds.
Nope. Guess we already got that too. Back up for oxygen. Back down. Damn it. So we could find some other stuff here. I wonder if lead is in our PDA. Let's check our PDA. Maybe it'll say where it's at. Oh. Shit, something's attacking us. Doesn't look like we have it yet. Hey, you were saying pot was medicine a couple nights ago, Kevin. There you go. Imagine their metabolism. Something that lives that long and moves so slow. How often do you feed it? Oh, that did give us lead. Okay. We'll crack some rocks. Oh, another lead. There we go. Lead we need to block the radiation.
30 seconds.
Right, head back to base. Oh, jeek. So, Mix watched part of The Highwayman. He told me he didn't care for it. What do you guys think? Anybody else watched it yet on Netflix? I read an article today where the DOJ was warning the Academy of Awards that blocking Netflix from the Academies was... What did they say? I'll have to read, but it was a no-no. Kind of like a... creating a monopoly, blocking the competition out. Turtle shit stinks really bad. You know what you had to do? I'm just joking. But you had to take some of that turtle shit after you eat some of that OG Kush. Bet you that would make you trip some serious balls. Okay, so do we have the materials to make that now, or do I need... Yeah, we got everything we need. Go, here's our radiation suit. Radiation suit, lead line suit providing insulation from radiation. The thing that I like to have, or when I played this earlier, was to make the rebreather. If we know how to do that yet. This will give us more time underwater. Like we don't have it yet. Okay, so we need to go discover some more stuff. Hey, Sarah. I didn't see. I just didn't look at the chat. I need to get better about looking at the chat. You don't want to try it? Come on, man. For science, Seven. We're dependent on you. Be a scientist for us. Just do it. I don't think it'll kill you. I don't think. Hey, Bert. How's it going? Look through here real quick. Oh, there are screenshots. A little bit too much bloom. That one might be good. You still in the stream mix? Are you still in Discord? I got some screenshots of the ship exploding. But I don't know if they're very good. I don't know if you can set the resolution or if it automatically does the 1920 by 1080. Hold on a second. I feel like somebody's going to tell me something ridiculous. Is the money shot? Okay, let's do some more exploring. Like we need to... Actually, no, let's not explore. Let's go check the radio. What it has.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Okay, so that didn't really give us anything to do. Next time we come back, it'll probably have something for us. Okay, so we're good on titanium. I might even drop some. We're good on quartz. Probably could grab a couple more salts so we have our water, and then we'll probably grab some fish when we head back for our food. Food, which is the 52 over here, the yellow. Water, the 57. 94 is the health. Probably got to drop this creep vine stuff too. That takes up a huge amount of inventory. Let's just go ahead and use it to craft the lube, because you always need to have a bottle of lube around. I'm probably going to drop some of this titanium. Or we could craft... Yeah, let's just craft one of these. Okay, so we made a waterproof locker. Let's see, what we got in here? Yeah, let's take some of it. And let's dump some of the quartz. Yeah, I keep putting that in. Okay. Again, man, it's science. Be a scientist first. You can do it. Let's just put this right here. Actually, let's put it underwater so we don't have to deal with that lag spike when we surface. There we go. Dump all this in there. All our extra titanium. And let's go a little closer to the ship. See what we can find. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of this too right now. Sea glide. Let's find some more wreckage. I don't think we've scanned this one yet. I just can't do it. Alright. Here's a question, but if it was firm poop, would have you done it? Would we talk you into it? More sea glide. We don't need that, so we're not going to scan it. Again, it's just going to fill up our inventory with the titanium. Closer. A floater. Indigenous lifeform floater. Two species living in symbiosis, which attach to and attempt to feed on any object they come in contact with. One, the dominant lifeform, the pink main body and inner suction jaws is the dominant creature. Once attached to an organism or other stable surface, it will attempt to leach nutrients in order to grow. Two, the microorganism membrane, The outer gel-like
30
substance is a
seconds.
mesh of microorganisms capable of forming a sealed vacuum around the creature's jaws. 3. The helium buffer. A thin layer of helium is stored within the outer membrane, providing buoyancy to the floater and anything it is attached to. Assessment may aid in flotation of sunken objects.
Oxygen.
Get some. Ren, why don't you see if you can record her barking and then post it to Discord? That would be awesome. Let's just scan stuff and see if we can find some more plans. Take a couple of these. Oh shit. The fart fish dropped a cloud on us. And we don't have first aid with us. I think we're okay though.
30 seconds.
More sea glide fragments. Not sure if this is the one we just looked at. Sea glide. Yeah, pretty sure we scanned this one. Thanks, Evan. So I know you guys come to the channel mostly to watch like the Division when Mix is playing that. What else are you guys playing? Or what else are you into on your free time? Ooh, what is that? Mobile vehicle bay fragment.
Oxygen.
Nice. That's pretty important. More salt. Go back up for more oxygen again. Ethan, what's R6? Refresh me. Do I remember? Let's scan some of these fish. We haven't really been scanning everything. Alright, got the rabbit ray. If somebody wants me to read any of the stuff about any of those fish, let me know, and I'll do that. Right now, we're still looking for more tech. Damn, so many sea glide fragments.
Calorie intake.
Oh, Rainbow Six. Yeah, that looks like a good game. Definitely has gotten better over the months. Fun to watch. I don't know how good I'd be at playing it. It really seems like there's a learning curve, and there's a lot of the different strategies on how you set up in a room and which corners you defend, and feels like if you're not playing with a group that knows how to play as a team, it's going to be really awful. But all in all, it looks like a good game. Blue Palm. Mix is the FPS guy in our group. He can be exceptionally good at it. Especially in the competitive stuff like the PvP. I want to get to the point where we have the rebreather before we start going spelunking. Otherwise I feel like we won't, it'll just be a waste of time. Just salvage. Or what are we? 433 meters. You know, Devin, I don't know that I can tell you because I don't know if there's a way to look at it. Mix was trying to do it earlier and it would only show the body and it'd be a headless body, so I don't know that they've really put it into the game. Maybe he'll respond to that in chat. We're gonna need to grab something to eat, so let's grab some of these fish. That's a predator. Don't get too close to that. I got one. Probably only need 2 or 3. Ooh, have we scanned this yet? Kind of wish the game had a mini-map so I could keep track of stuff that I've already scanned.
Seek fluid intake.
Good. Yeah, we've done this one.
Oxygen.
I think we'll go back to base now. Okay, so we have salt, coral tubes, 1 fish. Let's get another fish. This particular fish is the one to catch, for sure. Oh. You don't want to catch too many because they just spoil. And then you'll accidentally eat them and you'll get sick from it. It'll take some of your health. I think it also takes some of your hydration away too. Maybe the radio will have something for us to do, a little mission. Yeah, we crashed in that ship right there. And this is just our pod that we escaped in.
Emergency. Starvation imminent.
Alright, let's go cook this fish up before I die. What did I get? 3? You can preserve the fish too, but the whole time I played, I never really had like a decent amount of salt to use on it, so maybe at some point we will. I notice when you get deeper into the water, you start to get much larger nodes. Maybe at that point we'll be able to do that. No, I was scanning the fish just so we know about them, and if you want me to go through the PDA, I'll show you. It basically just gives you the information about the fish. Right there, I was actually chasing them down and grabbing them. So, let's see what we got here. Okay, so we cooked these 3 peeper fish. You'll notice they're like plus 31 to food, a little bit of hydration, protein-rich eyeballs, highly nutritious. Out of all the fish I've caught so far, this seems to be the best for eating.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There we
Vital
go.
signs
100%.
stabilizing.
Let's grab some of that salt. I think we had some salt in here. Yeah, Mix, we could play 7 Days to Die. I don't know. It can't be a primetime game, that's the only thing. I don't think that many people would want to watch it, but it is definitely fun. Some water. So you can play this without the food and the water maintenance, but I think that would be boring. Be too easy. And dump some of this stuff. Oh, we got silver ore. We can make a wiring kit. Let's see what that'll do for us. That'll probably open something up. Maybe not. We don't need an air pump yet because we haven't made a base. Some days is pretty good. It just looks like crap. Not like total crap, but not a really good looking game. Definitely need to grab this out of here. Back over here, so we got... could do the upgrade to this. I think we have everything we need. 2 glass, 4 titanium. And we don't have the silver. Let's go looking for some silver. Yeah. That's what I would say about Rust too. Mix loves it. I don't like anything where I can build something really cool and then some asshole or whatever you want to call him comes along and just trashes shit for the hell of it. It's not my thing. I know the PvP in it can be a lot of fun though. It's not my thing. And the base building. I think Mixel likes the base building quite a bit too. Copper. Should be able to find a lot of stuff right here. Copper.
30 seconds.
Titanium. Yeah, there's actually some good Apex videos on the channel. You should go take a look at him. He's really good at it. Oh no, I'm not a god. Not in the slightest. Sarah's good at it. I am not good at these kind of games. The thing I don't like about BRs too is I don't like the constantly die and then wait 3 or 4 or 5 minutes to get back into another game. That kind of just kills it for me. That asshole bit me. Still coming? Oh, bitch, go away. Both these assholes are. Let's go. Okay, so we still need that silver. And we'll grab that. No, I don't know. I've actually never killed one. I'm guessing you can, but I don't know. Okay. Still on the quest to find the silver. What is this? Is this the mobile? Oh yeah, we want that. I think this will do it for us, or did we... There we go, mobile vehicle bay. This is a pretty cool little device.
Acquired.
We still have to gather more plans, but now with that we can make the basic submarine. Ooh, look at this cave.
30 seconds.
We need to visit this one. That's right, Ethan. Don't you need the teeth for the is it the plasteel or it's the hardened glass. I can't remember what it's called. Okay, Nico. Thanks, man. Feel better. Okay, we've already got all these plants, so we're not going to mess with that. We don't need any more titanium. Oh, okay. Okay, Ethan. So, Ethan, how many times have you played through this game? And have you tried below zero yet? Oh, I got another one of them damn fish. I'm not gonna confront them just yet. I don't want to die. Titanium. No titanium, damn it.
Oxygen.
I think that was silver right there. Pretty sure we got it. Yep. I think that's all we needed was one. A blackout right there. Yeah, we have it. Or Mixel has it, but we just share our Steam libraries, you know, via the family share. So after I finish this, then we'll definitely jump into that. And I think Mix was telling me, like, I don't know if you log into Subnautica today. I think they posted a new little news item. You know how they do at the front of the game. I think they added some more stuff to below zero. Actually, let me dump some more of this in there. Turn the light off. So we definitely don't need this yet, because we don't have the plans for the sub. Where are we going through our... Yeah, there we go. So we just need to make glass. And that's it, we just need to make the glass. I think that's just 2 quartz. We're going to need to get some more quartz. Not now, but for the next project. Oh, is that right? I tried to stay away from it. I wanted to wait and play it all. Okay. Did I not make the standard? I have the standard O2 tank. Do I have to take it off? Yep, I guess I do. And there we go. So we're right... Actually, let's see, before we do that... Okay, so right now we have 75 seconds worth of O2. Let's see how that changes. Oh, nice. Big jump. Seconds more. Another minute. Now let me look at Steam. See what it says. want to see if it's still considered alpha or beta. Looks like this game is full release. But yeah, Below Zero is early access. I wonder if they put out a roadmap and see what all is going to be added. Looks like they had an update in February and then another one in March. That's all it's shown in Steam. Okay, so we've got our tank. You can hear the radio beeping over there. Let's go check the radio.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Oh, nice, Halo. Thanks for that.
Uploaded to PDA.
Okay, I didn't necessarily hear all that, so let's go look at our PDA. Let's minimize some of these. Again.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
That give us a beacon? It did, and it's only at 100 meters, so I think we can do that. I'm pretty sure we can do that. I don't like the blue, it's hard to see, so let's give it a red beacon. Oh, we did get the rebreather mask. Let's go ahead and do that too. Let's go ahead and make that. What else did we learn? And the mobile vehicle bay. We know we don't need that yet. Not until we get the Seamoth plans. Okay, so we just need wiring kit and fiber mesh. Don't know if we have extra fiber mesh. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like we have the mats. Make sure. We need 2 creepvine samples. Let's go grab that. And then we'll make that before we leave. I wouldn't say it's the first time. I've played it over the last couple days. I wanted to get comfortable before we streamed it. Yeah, no, I know what he's talking about. But we'll let you guys see it. 1, 2. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's get 2. Let's get 4. The game has really great art style, and I think they did a really good job with the different predators, and actually all of it. Even this little fart fish here. Like, watch this. We'll get him to drop some of his little fart bubbles. Yep, back out. I'm guessing these are going to be a crafting material later. My German Shepherd does something similar after he has a chew. A rawhide. Clear room. Okay, so we need to make fiber mesh. We're going to go ahead and make both of them real quick. And there we go, the rebreather. So right now we have 135. We're not going to be going into the radiation areas right now, so we can switch these 2 out. But we'll keep the We'll keep the radiation helmet with us. Let's dump some of this extra crap. Don't need that. We've got 2 bottles. Actually, let's look at this. They were full on water. I feel like we should jump out and grab maybe grab one more fish. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's grab a fish and then we'll go out. See what we can find. 1, 2. Get our food bar up to maximum before we head out. I like how the food bar will go over 100% too. Okay, so we got 1 bottle of water. That should be good. We're not going to go that far. And let's check our mats just to make sure we can make water later. Got the coral tube. We've got salt. Yeah, we're good. We need to make water later. Oh, we still have 2 bottles too. I will take those with us. I'm going to leave this food here. Okay. Actually, let's go at the top. How fast that moves. Pretty neat. Okay, there we go. 441 meters away. It's at 100 meters depth. And we've got 52% battery power. I think we should... We'll go ahead and leave the light off for now. I know it's going to be hard for you guys to see, but we need to save the battery power. Yeah, it doesn't really help at all anyways. Yeah, thanks Random. We'll see you later. Try not to get eaten by that sea monster. Alright. Like we're there. Let's top off and head down. Life pod 17. These are really good for scanning stuff. They, like, that is definitely something we don't know. Seamoth Fragment. Okay, well actually we'll read that later. Get through this. We need 3 of them. Okay, so it's gonna check. The only thing in here is probably the PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Wish they'd let you pull the batteries. Kinda neat. Let's just scan the area. Maybe we'll find something else. Actually, have we scanned this plant? No, you can't scan. I'm gonna hit these 3 or 4 nodes that are right here. Looks like that one's lead. Copper. Lead. Ooh, gold. Nice. Oh, that one attacks, that's right.
Show a nearby cave entrance. Depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Scan some of this stuff over here.
30 seconds. integrating new PDA data.
The movie Dreamcatcher? Thanks. You still listening? Let's see what that... Oh, no, that's just not loading. Okay. Wasn't sure what we were looking at there. I think we'll head back to base. Tonight's the night off, Ethan. But I don't know, he may decide to go live. Alright, here we go. Got some data downloads.
Ozzy's log. It's the day of the crash.
Is that loud enough for
I
you
don't know
guys?
what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Okay. I feel like they should have left some skeletons or something at the bottom of these ships. I think it would have added a little bit to it. Yeah, Ethan, we're, me and Sarah both have, at least I think Sarah has it. Maybe she just has one. She has her D50 ready to craft. And then I have, what two weapons do I have? I have the Chatterbox and the D50 ready to craft, but we're just waiting to, we're just waiting for the patch, so we don't have to upgrade them. Nice, Schwad. Did you enjoy it? It looks like we got another radio message too. Okay, so got some new materials. Anything else we want to build right now? We could start putting together some foundations. Good thing about putting down the foundations, eventually we can use these larger lockers. Not a fan of the small little container. Of having stuff everywhere. Okay, so this stuff. We have the repair tool, the flashlight, the knife. We didn't do the Pathfinder tool yet. We haven't built the habitat builder yet. Well, that'll probably be our next goal. And start building a base. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. My thing with the Vision right now, I like it. I do feel like it's hard to put together gear sets right now, though. Like right now, I mean, I have one. I pretty much just have one gear set, and I know it's not optimal for everything I do, and that's with a plus explosion. I use it with the Merciless. I think what it is, I just feel like there's just a whole lot of loot, so sometimes it's just hard to get your head around all that loot. This filtered water, that's to get this plant, don't I need to catch that fish? Isn't it like a bladder fish or something like that? We could go do that real quick. Go do that, and we did get that one piece. Like we could make a computer chip, which would then allow us to make the habitat builder. Yeah, it looks like we have. Well, we know how to make all that stuff. Got the copper. Might need to grab a few more mushrooms for the battery. We have everything we needed to make those two things. Let's start with that bladder fish. Is that actually in our databank? Let's go check. I don't think I scanned it. Probably small herbivore. Nope. Right. Go find it, scanned it. I know what it looks like. Take the scan out. Actually, it's self-scan. See what it says. Hey SMG, what's up?
Vital signs normal. Detecting trace amounts of
Okay, that's the bladder fish right there.
Continuing to monitor.
Scan it and then we'll grab it.
New creature discovered.
Let's grab a couple of them. Actually, let's grab one of these
alien life forms
as well so we can eat it.
Applications. Utilizing alien resources is a
There we go.
proven survival strategy.
Find one more bladder fish. Wait up, have we scanned that yet?
New creature
Got one
discovered.
of those as well. Let's scan this guy. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to probably take a few hits to do it. Let's do it anyways. Nice, got it. Alright, let's find one more of those bladder fish. There we go. Alright, back to base. What do you mean, Ethan? What does it do? And what do you mean by worth? When I get infected? Isn't that... I feel like that's going to be an issue at some point. There's going to be like a build-up of all the biologicals. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we learned. Go to... Berryfish, slow-moving and curious herbivore. Camouflage indicates adaptation for evasive behavior on the ocean floor. Eye stalks may be beneficial when watching for predators from hiding places amongst the coral. Behavior, more active during daylight hours, but slow and docile at all times. The jellyfish survival depends on a combination of camouflage and predators who can get a more filling meal elsewhere. Edible. We know the peepers are one to eat, the bladder fish. This unusual herbivore appears to be mostly defenseless and bears little resemblance to other life forms around it. One semi-permeable bladder, the bladder fish is able to filter air and seawater into its body cavity through a unique membrane which surrounds its spine like a bladder. This allows it to remove and consume organic particulate caught on the way and adjust its buoyancy. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. I'll take them off occasionally. I don't want to, like, speed it up. Although, who knows? Maybe that's just part of the game. 2. Open-ended vascular tubing can be angled and contracted to pump out water and low-velocity guided propulsion. Largely oblivious to threats and particularly immobile at night. Only identified defense mechanism is that it's composed almost entirely of water, air, and cartilage. Assessment is it's edible. Oxygen may be retrieved from the bladder and added to tanks on consumption. Membrane has applications as a natural water filter. That was the other way to make them. I'm not going to read all this. Let's see. Assessment, it's edible. What else were we going to look at? Specimen with symptoms of infection. Talking about Ethan. Bright green blisters are forming networks around the infection sites. Pathology suggests a waterborne bacterium capable of penetrating the body through the skin and respiratory system. Underlying indications of genetic mutation and aggressive behavior. The bacterium itself is unlike any so far recorded in duration. Warning, it may be contagious. Avoid, do not under any circumstance consume the flesh. Yeah, I guess that's probably how that triggers the story to continue. Ethan. Okay, so we got 6 new things. Filtered water. Bladder fish. Get cured. Just takes too much salt, so I don't know really I'm going to do that much. Air bladder. Emergency flotation device. Chemical reaction produces lighter than air gas for fast personal. We need silicone rubber and a bladder. I haven't used this yet, but I'll make one at some point. Sure, it unlocks something. Ethan, did you end up using these much, the grav traps? Kind of expensive. Let's go ahead and I didn't mean to do that. Make a little water. Well, that only gives you 6 ounces too. Yeah, we'll hold off on that.
It is common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Oh. Wow, yeah, that does sound good. I'll probably wait to make those once we get our base going so we can have an aquarium set up to store the fish. Otherwise they're just gonna go bad on me. Okay. I feel like I'm just gonna use these fish for water, otherwise they're gonna go bad. And we'll make a beeper. Alright, let's check our inventory again. Bottle some water, a fish. Let's check the radio.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call, laying back.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates.
Okay, see you later, Ren.
We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, let's take a look at this. Got. We're gonna go ahead and turn off 17 because we've already done that. Go ahead and make this red. And they're in the shallows, so that's an easy one. We can do that. Yeah, I got it in my first world, that pod, that big room. Yeah, I don't want to do anything until we find that. Although we could start some of the tubing out and get the oxygen making device. What's it called? Could get it built. Yeah, the floating air pump. Maybe some tubing. Okay, actually let's go up here and then we'll find out where that that pod is. Right there. Oh, we're doing good on power. We're kind of low on power for the light. I think we're good for now, though, but we'll grab stuff to make a battery soon. Oh, is that right? Then what is that floating the hell's it called? My bad. What is the floating air pump for? What do you use it for? And thanks for letting me know, Halo. I appreciate you guys helping out. Let's just not go too far with what you tell me, so I don't like have too many spoilers. But yeah, I don't consider that too much of a... That's for like caves if you want to trek into them safely. Okay, so you can just like have an air source, so you don't have to come all the way back up if you're free diving. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, let's go hit up this beacon. Turn that off. Oh, I don't think I've scanned that guy yet. Let's scan him. Got him. Not sure if we scanned all this stuff yet either. Yeah, for sure. And there definitely is things like, I feel like we should give them feedback on some of that stuff. But there are points in the game when you're just sitting there and you're just not necessarily sure what you should do next. Let's go ahead and just come up for air. Okay, we're here. That looks like it's just a sea glide piece. Yeah. We're gonna leave that. I'm gonna wait to go in there. Let's see what we got here. Get lucky. Oh, there's something there. Ah, sea glide. Damn it. Okay, let's see. What do we got? We got a data box. Nice, we got compass.
New blueprint acquired.
And we got this PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Yeah, I could see that, Halo. In there. Okay. So these pods usually just have just one thing that you get from them. I don't think I've ever scanned anything in any one of them, but let's make sure. Okay. And let's grab this salt, because it seems like you never have enough salt. And there's base. Let's just head back that way. And we ran out of battery. Or light. That's the one we just looked at, right? Okay.
Oxygen.
Gonna hit some stuff up on our way back. Try not to get eaten. So, Halo and Ethan, at some point, do I really need to spelunk and go down into the caves? I mean, I know there's gonna be missions that are down there, but do you really need to go spelunking before you get, like, pointed that way? I just don't see the point of it right now, because it seems like we have all the mats or the materials we need without going into the caves. Okay, we need to figure out what to build next. Okay, so we have all this, we have that. We don't need the kits because the pod makes them for us for now. We don't need a fire extinguisher, we have the rebreather. We can make the compass, but it's not necessarily necessary. But we will. I think we will just for progression. Right now we're gonna... Let's work on the compass, and we have the scanner, we have the repair tool, we have the flashlight, and the knife. I guess we could work on the Pathfinder tool. Okay, so there is some science. Okay. Air bladder. Guess we could make that too. Did you guys find the flares useful? And oh yeah, we need to work on the habitat builder, but let's save that. Let's actually, for now, we don't have the stuff to work on any of these, so we're not really going to focus on those for a while. I don't think they really get stuff for these, so we'll we probably won't get to that today. I'm sure we won't get to that today. Okay, so what do you guys think? Let's work on... Let's go ahead and get the compass installed. And... maybe make the Pathfinder tool. Oh, I feel like I'm lacking some metals here. Yeah, you never used them either? Okay. Damn, where'd he go? Good. What'd I get? Oh, just the metal he dropped. Oh, nice. We'll have to add that to it then. Can I kill this guy? I feel like I can't kill him with a knife. Did he drop anything? Negative. Oh, okay. I'll read Discord in a second. Let me get back to base first. Okay, Ethan. Looks like he takes a few hits to kill. I think we needed to get a few of these. Oh. Okay, thanks Ethan, appreciate it. Nice, good luck man. Pay attention, you'll do fine. Copper wire and a wiring kit, and damn it, I didn't grab any silver. Back out. Okay, I don't see any nodes there. This one's probably just going to be copper, right? Titanium. Inventory's full. Grab that. Let's drink these two. That's good. That's silver. One more. I think we're about to get attacked. I think I already have this. I do. Let's drop these. I think this is silver too.
Seconds.
We got 2 silver. That's good. Let's head back to base.
Oxygen.
Hey Ryan, how's it going? Nice, that's good to hear. Are you a Subnautica player? Or are you thinking about buying it? Let's see. Install it. Yep, there we go. Should have the compass headings on the HUD now. Yep, there we go. We got the compass in the middle. There. Nice. This is my second world. The first one I didn't play that long though. Just wanted to get a feel for the game before I streamed it. Yeah, so far it's a really cool game. Copper wire and titanium. Let's go ahead and just make this just to be a completionist. Copper. Hey War, what's going on? Minecraft needs this. We're not really. Well, yeah, it does. I don't know how many damn times I've just gotten lost. End up digging up. Out. Out here. But get rid of some of this stuff. Go ahead and make another battery. Copper. Could listen to the radio again. Let's see what's going on.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. You offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over.
I have read Discord. What do you want, Mix? I'm right across the room from you.
Damn charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for
about
Altera.
7 days?
See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't hear you say that. Okay, I'm probably just gonna go about another 29 minutes, guys. Mix is wanting some. Figure out what to eat. Actually, you want to go take the meat? Yeah, I think we'll have spaghetti for dinner. Oh, so Ryan, so yeah, this is just Tauruntino. Mix is here with us, hanging out. Yeah, he was pretty good at Sea of Thieves. Okay, so I didn't hear what the radio said, so let's go back to the data bank. Let's listen to it again.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this?
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
Let's go ahead and turn off this beacon since we finished it already. Know all this stuff, so I'm not going to necessarily read through that. No, I'm playing on PC. Let's go ahead and make some water, and then we'll go out and do some more stuff. Okay, so let's work on this before we log out. Let's get the habitat builder. We need a computer chip, a wiring kit, so we're gonna need to go get some more silver for the wiring kit. We have the battery if we don't run it out with the Sea Glide. Maybe we need to make another one. And we need a computer chip. Computer chip is... We have the Tabor coral. We have the gold. And I think we have enough copper for the copper wire. Let's actually check real quick. Okay. Copper. I need one more table coral. Yep, let's go grab that. I'm gonna grab 2 more of these. And then we have limited storage space. Oh, nice. So we've got a new plan. Advanced wiring kit. CPU used an advanced wiring kit. That's kind of expensive. 2 gold, a chip, and a wiring kit. That's 3 gold, 1 copper, 2 coral. Yeah, that's expensive. We'll definitely make that though. I bet that unlocks something else. Okay, so all we need now is the wiring kit, and did we have any silver for that? Damn. Alright, let's go grab it. Take that off my bar for now. It's definitely one of those things that nodes are never around when you need them. Here we go. What do we got here? Let's try to keep moving fast. That was titanium. Don't need that. Nothing in there. Probably need to go a little deeper. Bite out of our ass right there. And let's run out of battery. Have to make another one. Titanium. Probably titanium, copper. That is probably silver. Lead. Take a bite out of us again. There we go. There's one silver. One more. That's another predator. Ooh, yeah, we needed that. Laser cutter fragment. Nice. And is this it? Nope. Grab the salt while we're here. We always need more salt. I'm gonna go get some oxygen. This game's $19.99 on Steam for PC. I'm not sure what it is on console. Any of you guys playing it on console could let us know in chat what you paid for it. Oh, I don't think we've scanned those yet. Damn, look at that cave system. Oh, guess we can't scan that. Alright, what do we got? We still need more silver. We did pick up 2 gold, though. That'll help later. Oh, what do we got here? Lead. Bioreactor fragment. Hey Mix, are you in chat? Can you hear me? Just gonna remind you guys we do have a Discord. If you type !Discord, it'll post a link. We play a bunch of different games on this channel. So if you want to look into joining our community, see what all we do. Got a lot of cool people playing a lot of different games, and they I think they form up teams pretty often just from the different Discord channels.
30 seconds.
Today I'm just going to play a few more minutes. I'm probably going to play till 4 p.m. EST. And then I might stream tonight, but I don't know. We'll see what's going on. I don't know what Mix has planned. I know like he doesn't plan on streaming tonight, but I don't know. He's going to get bored and decide to do something, or if we're going to watch a movie or what. Oh shit. Did I wait too long? Am I gonna die? Shit, I died. First death. Or not. Did I make it up? Shit, I survived. We have our 2 silver. Let's go and go back. Another thing we've been talking about in chat lately is we have a channel called, let me alt tab real quick. Go into the Discord, and if you look under the general chat section, maybe not. No, it's actually under the mixing pot. We have a channel called Game Suggestion. We just encourage you guys to go in there and make suggestions. We're always looking for other stuff to play. We got most of the new games figured out of what we're going to cover, but there is games that have been out 1, 2, 3, 4 years that we haven't played and that are fun, and maybe you guys want to watch us play, and if they're affordable, we'll look into buying them and paying them. Definitely jump in there and give us some suggestions. And then we have all the other channels. We love to talk about movies, post music, and pictures of our pets. There's a food porn section. All kinds of random stuff. But yeah, definitely just jump in and join up. Let people know you're there. A lot of cool people hanging out in there. Alright, let's make this wiring kit. What are we gonna make? We're gonna make... Oh, looks like we got everything right there. Well, that's interesting. Isn't this battery dead? Damn, I wonder if this is going to give us a dead device, though. Let's find out.
The Builder tool is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
I feel like this voice audio could be louder. Look at this. Master music voice. And voice is at 100. Bring this down a little bit.
You really think it'll carry two of
Yeah,
us?
that's a little better. Okay, so when we pick up again of the next stream, which I don't know when it's going to be yet, but within 2, maybe tonight, maybe in the next couple of days, I'll let you guys know via Discord. But we'll start building a base, so if you guys want to like join in and help me figure out how to lay it out, definitely open to suggestions. But we just created this tool, which will allow us to make all this stuff down here, all these base pieces. We do need to do a little bit of exploration because we want this multi-purpose room. These are pretty much just connecting pieces. This is the foundation to build them on top of, and there's just a different connecting tube. We definitely want to get this going so we don't have the small storage spaces, which get to be a real pain in the neck to manage. But once we have that bigger, once we have the multi-purpose room, then we can start building these big lockers, I'm told. I don't know if it's 2 or 3 times the amount of storage. Then we can build an aquarium which we can store our fish in, so we can go out, fish up, I think it's 8 fish, and build the aquarium, and then we can just pull them out 1 or 2 at a time as we need the food. Oh, is that right? Do you suggest we go right to building a deep base? My first one I built kind of close to the surface, but if we're going to be doing most of our stuff deep, then I'll go ahead and well, we can't go too deep right now though, Halo. Like, even when we get the moth, what's our max depth? Like 200 or something like that? 150? 200? And maybe we should just build a temporary base at like 100. Yeah, I love base building too. McGee. I just realized what your first name was. Right. Right, you don't want to waste a whole bunch of time just with travel too, I'm sure, yeah. Yeah, that too. Okay, so it's almost 4 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up. Again, just encourage everybody to jump into Discord. Make yourself known in there. If you're playing certain games and you're having trouble finding people to play with, go look in those channels. And so there's a lot of cool people. We're pretty mature in here. Pretty derpy at the same time. And then for sure we will definitely have a stream. Like Mix will be streaming Division tomorrow. I'm gonna talk to him about letting you guys know sooner rather than later when we're gonna start the stream. But we've talked about starting the stream earlier since we've got the patch coming out. And we want to jump right into it, hurry up and get to tier 5, and then hurry up and craft our weapons. And then just get to it, start building our gear again and get prepared for that raid. I'm sure you guys as well as we are looking forward to the raid. I have no idea what they're going to do with it. Hoping it's tough. I'm hoping that there's like 6 or 7 or 8 bosses, and I hope there's crazy mechanics, and I hope we die a lot, and it'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got for today. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you in the next stream. GG's. I'm even going to put up the Indian scene. I seem kind of like I know what I'm doing. Hey, also, I'm going to, before I go, guys, I'm going to go ahead and make a channel, another channel in Discord for Subnautica. Halo, if you want to jump in there and maybe throw some suggestions at me. We're kind of getting those thoughts together on what we're going to do for our next stream. Again, thanks guys. I'm going to go ahead and shut the stream out. See ya.